Thank you. The Cambridge Greek Academy has one simple goal: to teach people ancient Greek. But there is a lot more to it than that. Every child at least deserves the opportunity to learn ancient Greek, but many don't get given that opportunity because schools simply can't offer it, as they don't have the professional Greek teachers. This is where Greek Academy comes in. Set up in 2020 for state school students to learn ancient Greek, funded by Classics for All and supported by the CSCP and the University of Cambridge, it brings together several professional teachers from the southeast of England. They teach the courses online, so students can learn Greek from their own home after school, and they can learn it in the best and most thorough way possible, without the actual school's intervention. We have students from all over the Cambridgeshire area, as well as a couple from further afield. So online sessions are a big help from a practical standpoint. The ultimate goal is, of course, for students to gain an ancient Greek GCSE. And the primary focus of the weekly lessons is to become proficient in the language for the exams. This summer, the first students at the Greek Academy sat their GCSEs, and I have heard that they did really well, so congratulations to them. Additionally, at the end of the second year, students can also take an exam called the ICCG, which stands for the Intermediate Certificate in Classical Greek, which, again, we are prepared for in the virtual classes. But these online lessons only go so far. To add the human element to the course and to provide even more opportunity to learn, because that's what we're here for, every half term we have an optional day school where we gather together in person to learn more about the ancient world in general. Greek Academy regularly convinces a guest lecturer to speak to us about the subjects that fascinate them. These day school sessions are also held on a Saturday, so to pacify our students a bit for having school on the weekend, they give us free biscuits, so we can't complain. And on top of all of this, they take us to amazing events like tonight. Tonight was hugely entertaining, and we got to learn about a play that was hugely influential in ancient Athenian society. Most Greek courses will teach us the curriculum content and maybe a bit of background to help. The Cambridge Greek Academy, however, goes one step further, taking us to events like tonight, giving us not just a curricular understanding of context, but a super-curricular one. And that is what the Cambridge Greek Academy is good for. It is not just for learning to pass your Greek GCSE. It is for gaining an understanding of ancient Greek that goes above and beyond. People might have different reasons for learning ancient Greek, but no matter why they choose to learn it, the Cambridge Greek Academy is one of the best ways to learn the subject in the country. And with that, I'll hand over to Leo. Thank you.
Good evening. Now that Sebastian has explained to you what the Greek Academy does, I'd like to tell you about why learning Greek has been so beneficial to me. It's helped me deepen my interest in classical civilization and language, which I've always found really interesting. One of my favourite things about learning it has been the perspective that it's given me, which has helped me to understand not only the classical world, but also modern views on women. This has been especially highlighted because we're currently studying Medea, which we just decided was not guilty. It's also helped me studying modern foreign languages at school. I currently study Spanish, and last year I took a GCSE in French. I've been able to learn the vocab and the grammar so much easier because of my experience that I already had in ancient Greek. But the aspect that I found most rewarding for me in learning ancient Greek is finding other people who have similar interests to me, like everyone here tonight. The people that we meet at the day schools and on our online sessions have helped me feel connected to a wider world, which has given me more confidence. because I can be certain that I wouldn't have been able to talk to you all before I started Greek. At a point in my life when so much is focused on the future, it's been fantastic for me to remember why the lessons of ancient Greece about democracy, justice, and the human condition are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. Through the Greek Academy, I've gained not only knowledge and perspective, I have gained both knowledge and perspective, and for that I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sophie, and just like Sebastian and Leo, I'm also studying classical Greek thanks to the Greek Academy. However, I didn't always learn Greek with the Academy, and when I first started the subject at an after-school club, the general impression was that Greek is a niche subject. But afterwards, we couldn't believe that we ever thought that doing Greek was beyond us. Undoubtedly, it has its difficulties, but so does every other subject. Learning Greek was and still is a great pleasure, and for us it proves that background doesn't determine capability or suitability for a certain subject. Completing my ICCG a year ago was a moment of satisfaction, seeing the combination of our hard work and dedication for a language which had previously seemed inaccessible. But it was also a sad moment, because our school simply wasn't able to continue our Greek education despite our enthusiasm. I thought then that this was the end of my Greek journey, up until a few months ago when I heard that the Greek Academy was offering online lessons. As soon as I heard about it, I eagerly signed up for it, and I have absolutely no regrets. The opportunity to learn Greek is so important to our students. Without the Greek Academy, many of us students would not have this kind of invaluable exposure to Greek. In fact, it was through my Greek studies that I began to consider doing a classics degree. Greek gives us a new appreciation of history and culture. It enriches how we perceive the world around us, our philosophical, mathematical, and political foundations having come from the ancient Greeks. And it is through all of us as students that a dead language seems to come alive, much like how Medea's character did tonight. Thank you for listening to us.